I got the moves. I got the moves. Oh, I'm making moves. You gotta move. You gotta make the city move. Like, whoa. I make the city move. I got the move.
We are almost halfway through the NBA season now, and it's clear to see that there is one NBA rookie dominating the league. His name is Luka Doncic, and it's kind of obvious he'll be the league's Rookie of the Year. He's playing at an absurd level, averaging 20 points, 6.8 rebounds, and 5.2 assists, and some are comparing it to LeBron's rookie year. That's how well he's been playing. But there are 3 other rookies who are also having phenomenal seasons, but are hidden in the shadow of Luka Doncic's greatness and aren't getting enough attention. Who are they? I'll be going over them in today's video. If you're new here and enjoy the video, be sure to subscribe for more NBA content. But with that being said, let's get right into this top 3. Number 1. Trae Young, Atlanta Hawks. Trae Young has heard it all. He started as a pretty unknown prospect at the beginning of his time with Oklahoma University, but after insane shooting performances towards the end of 2017, his draft stock skyrocketed towards the top of the draft. Then after his performances dropped off a bit by the end of the college season, the overrated chant started coming in. And unfortunately, Young still has to hear it to this day. Right now he's being known as the mistake the Atlanta Hawks made when they traded Luka Doncic for him on draft night. But in my honest opinion, he's playing really well. And before I bring up his stats, one thing we have to remember is that not all rookies make impact straight away. Take a look at Steph Curry for an example. He never became a true-fledged star until a few seasons into his career. Same with Kobe Bryant, he was just a bench player in his first season, but is now one of the greatest of all time. So what is Trae Young doing that's so special? Well, even though his shooting splits aren't something to glamour over, because let's be real, they are pretty bad, his passing is what's making him so good. Trae's passing, I feel, has been overlooked due to his shooting, and as of when writing the script, Trae Young is averaging 16 points per game with 7.2 assists to go with that. If he keeps this up for the remainder of the season, Trae Young will become one of the only 8 players in NBA history to average 16 points and 7 assists in their rookie year, joining the likes of Magic Johnson and more. And yes, I know Trae Young can shoot very inconsistently. I know his team isn't winning, but you seriously can't place all of that on a rookie. His slow start doesn't mean he's a bust, and he's doing something very historic right now, and it shouldn't be overlooked. Number 2. DeAndre Ayton, Phoenix Suns. The number 1 overall pick of the 2018 NBA draft, DeAndre Ayton, is being slept on heavily. Only recently has the hype started to surround Ayton, and if it wasn't for Doncic, he would easily be the most talked about rookie in his draft class. But since Doncic is playing such a high level, everyone looks over the amazing rookie year Ayton is having, and for some reason, everyone is blindsiding it. Ayton is currently averaging 16.4 points and 10.6 total rebounds per game. Yes, a double-double in his rookie year. This is absolutely crazy, and he's also only averaging a couple points less than Doncic. He's also been extremely efficient this season, shooting nearly 60% from the field. Again, I don't know why this isn't being talked about more, because Ayton is playing at an extremely high level. He was the number 1 overall pick, and he's proving everyone why. Let me just say this. The duo of Booker and Ayton is working out fantastically, and if they start winning games, then hey, this team is going to be very scary come 2020. I'ma just leave it at that. Number 3. Jaren Jackson Jr., Memphis Grizzlies. The final player on this list is Jaren Jackson Jr. Triple J hasn't been talked about that much, if he's even been talked about at all, and I'm pretty curious why, because he's having a very good season. I'm going to say that it's not going to be as good as Ayton or Doncic, but it's still very good in my eyes. Jaren Jackson Jr. is so far averaging 13.5 points with 4.7 rebounds in 25 minutes of play, which in my belief is above average for a rookie. He's also averaging 1.5 blocks per game, so he's a very good rim protector. If we up his minutes into starting type minutes, he averages 19 and 6, very reminiscent of Marc Gasol type numbers. Now in no way am I saying he's the next Gasol or anything, but Jackson's stats do look very similar to Gasol's per 36 minutes. So why is Jaren Jackson not getting talked about more? Again, the main reason is Doncic. He's blurring out a lot of great rookie seasons, but for Jaren, I feel like there is more to why he's overlooked. One of those reasons is because he is in a small market in Memphis. The Grizzlies are a small market team with not a lot of branding benefits, I guess you could say, so that's why it's not a very good free agent destination to NBA players, and probably why Mike Conley still hasn't been an all-star even though he definitely should have been. So for me, if Jaren Jackson was maybe playing in a bigger market, I'm just going to say the Lakers for video purposes. If Jaren Jackson was drafted by the Lakers, these stats would be acknowledged more, way more. But to conclude for Jaren Jackson, he's averaging some great stats behind two of the most underrated players in history, and he deserves a lot more credit for what he's doing because it is very, very good. But that will conclude the video. Those three rookies are all having great seasons, but the standout season of Luka Doncic is really hiding those away for the rest of the world to see. Before I end, I want to say that the Trae Young part may sound a bit dumb to some of you, but to be fair, he is making history, and I don't think that should be overlooked no matter how poorly he is shooting. And again, it's his first season. Take it easy on him, not all rookies make impact straight away. But what do you guys think about this list? Is there anyone I missed? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop it a like and subscribe. But with that being said, I am out. Peace.
Ay, my pocket's fat, hip hop miss I ball, bitch I never miss. Shoot, and you hear us switch, gun him down if he talking shit. I'm like, who is the cutest bitch, Latina or Peruvian bitch? I just took her brain, now she's acting like a stupid. My pocket's fat, hip hop miss I ball, bitch I never miss. Shoot, and you hear us switch, gun him down.